Fam, you are not lost, you are awakening. This confusion that you're feeling, all this, you know, like you're feeling like you're stuck, you're stagnant, your mind is like not understanding what kind of reality and what kind of world this is. You're not crazy. You're not. You're awakening to the truths of a path to remembering who we actually are. And who you actually are is more than this costume, more than this flesh. Beyond all of this, you are a spirit here in a physical body on a physical plane. You are a soul having a human experience. But they've society, the ones at the top, the elites, whatever you want to call them, the one that's created this simulation, this matrix, has perfected it and crafted it so great, so good at a peak skill that it's made us forget who we are like I said, underneath all of this. But if you've awakened and you're feeling all these symptoms, like you're going crazy, you feel like the people you're around, the environments, the situations are just unfamiliar with you anymore. That's a part of it. You know that, like, you're feeling more drained, you're feeling more called to solitude and isolation for yourself, peace, stillness. Like, you don't want to hear the outside noise of the world anymore. That's all a part of it. So you're not crazy, you're awakening in a world that has made us forget who we truly are. And you're a special one. You are one of the ones who has been picked, who's been chosen to go on this journey to the remembrance of who we are and remember the soul. Remember our authenticity. Remember our truth. Remember the love, the gratitude. Remember all of the things that this world has masked, has hidden from us. And you've been picked to go through the process. And it's not going to be easy. Okay, it's not going to be easy. From someone who's awakened fully, now I'm embodying this divine mission for myself as a light worker, here to what I'm doing, guiding others with the same wisdom from the pain and experiences that I've been through my journey, hoping you do the same. But this is an intro video to let you know that, you are, like I said, you're not lost, you've just awakened. And awakening is going to come with a lot. Like I said before, you're going to feel like you're unfamiliar with a lot of the people you're around. It could be your career, it could be your family, it could be, your friendships, it could be the hobbies you've indulged in, the media. You're going to start realizing that the media, the news around us, that everything's been programmed from the beginning. Ever since it's been creating as the media, the news, the entertainment, the big pharmaceutical industries, the medicine, the pharmaceutical industry, the medicine we take. Our ancestors learned how to heal naturally. We didn't have these big government industries that controlled our medicine, that controlled how we heal our bodies from the inside. And it leads to us having effects on our mind, our body, and our spirit. So you're going to go through this whole journey of remembering who you are. But I'm here to help you on that journey and guide you through your experiences and guide you through the pain that you're going to have to go through. You're going to have to go through darkness. But through darkness you will experience the light. You will find the light. But remember that finding the light, there is no light without dark. Transmuting all that energy and all that negativity that is externally on us, outside of us, we embody it because of the environments we are around. It programs us to think that, whatever we're going through, we're not worthy enough to do it. We're not enough. We're not strong enough. That you have to be something that you currently are, that you currently are not, that you have to be something you are not to get through it. And that's not true. Not at all. Humanity is always going through some type of darkness, some type of painful experience. But it's not just about the experience you truly go through. It is about what you do with that pain and that experience you've been through. We think, we throw it to the side. We forget it. We forget that every single day when you get to a point in your life, you look back, you're like, wow, that moment you realize in that moment that everything you've been through has gotten you through that moment. Yes. Life is always going to beat you up. Life is always going to throw darkness at you. But can you alchemize that negativity and all that darkness around you and all that fear and turn it into a power for yourself, to empower and strengthen yourself to be better? So in a world where a lot of society knows nothing but the fears, the doubts, the lack, the scarcity from this materialistic 3D reality that we live in, is ran by a dollar, currency, the US, the paper currency. And there's nothing wrong with having this belief that it is okay to have money, because it's in this reality, in this physical reality, currency, there's always going to be some type of currency that can be exchanged and traded. But our egos have been controlled by this lack and this scarcity around the money. We're always in what is called survival mode. And I'll get into that into another video. But survival mode has always, a lot of people operate in survival mode where there's always not enough, because especially like in a time where the economy is in somewhere like America, I mean, in a broader sense all around the world. I know America's not the only country, but where everything's so expensive, everybody can't even afford simplistic living. Food, providing for their children, providing for themselves, generally. That it's a world where we've been programmed so deeply now into everybody's, most of society is operating out of survival mode, where you have to hustle, and not relax and take a break. It's like you can never get a rest. You always have to need more because it feels like there's a lack of whatever it is we're chasing. And that is what survival mode is, essentially. But this video is for the ones that that are coming to a conclusion that they're an idea that they're feeling so lost, but you're not lost. You're an awakening to something where we're going through what is called a global consciousness shift right now, where the average conscious mind is realizing who we are again. We're stepping into this remembrance. And we didn't just come here to eat, work, sleep, and, later die and repeat. No. We came here to serve each other. We came here to create a better life than what most of us know it is at the moment. We are anchoring what they call, from biblical prophecies, heaven on earth. Heaven on earth, because, and I'll get into that in a further video as well. But this video is mainly just an intro to everybody who is feeling like they are that sense of loss, that sense of confusion, that sense of like you literally just awaken to everything around you being fake. And that's the start of it. So take whatever helps and resonates from this video, and I'll be making some more. But take whatever helps and whatever resonates, and I really hope it did help on a deep level, just on a simple understanding that you are not lost, but you're awakening. Peace, love, and light, fam. I'll catch you in the next one.